This is some coffee I've ground, very fine El Salvador for the VDT, and what I'm doing here, I'm just sprinkling stevia, which is very fine, very light, very wispy stuff, over the surface of the coffee. I have to put a fair bit on because although it looks like a lot, there's not actually very much there at all, much less than you think. So we'll sprinkle that on, a bit like Christmas. And it's a very fine product, probably finer than the coffee, and we're going to spin it down with the VDT. I use 2 fingers towards the end of the handle and just lift and raise the end of the handle to sort of adjust the height it goes to. So here we go. So it's difficult with the camera in front of me, but as you can see, it's starting to spin, vibrate, mix, and the particles are disappearing into the puck, but also, and I don't know if this is clear, the puck is dishing. It's quite a full portafilter, this one. It's lower in the centre than it is at the edges. You've got this sort of saucered appearance, and I find this very good for actually sealing the coffee puck when you're tamping. It actually gives a good edge seal, and when you tamp, it's actually very firm because there's no voids left in the puck. This vibration of the VDT damps out, gets rid of and collapses all the voids. So what we're going to do now is knock this into onto a piece of paper, and we're going to be attempting to see how these particles have distributed within the coffee puck. Now, I don't expect them to have migrated a long way, but I've tried lines of things and everything, and they seem to blend away. But I expect some of this to have descended within the coffee because it's a different density. So there we go. And as you can see already, let's move this there, you can already see some of the stevia is actually on the bottom of the puck. Some of it has migrated all the way from the top, right the way down to the bottom of the puck. And this obviously depends on the particle size. Some of these stevia particles are going to be lighter and heavier than others, but you can clearly see them. I'm going to get down a bit closer now. Let's get a bit closer to the action. Focus in. So I'm going to do a cut as best I can and try and slice the puck carefully and drag it away. Now, you can see the particles, and if you can see here, they've probably gone down 3, 4, 5 mil, some 6 mil into the puck. This of course depends on density of the individual particles, but it's certainly grading stuff by density within the puck as well as collapsing voids. And I've got other videos with lines of stevia where the line blends away, and I'll put some of those up as well. But as you can see clearly, the stuff is descending into the puck based on density. This does have an impact in the shot. It seems to be positive, and the shots seem to be better.